What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another Bring the Juice Colts podcast live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Well, it might be afternoon, it might be morning, it might be evening or nighttime, wherever you're watching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. If you are watching, please be sure to like the stream wherever you're watching. It helps the algorithm, helps it get out to more people. Greatly appreciated. Please be sure to comment in the comment section as well if you're watching. And please be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Greatly appreciate all the support we've been getting recently. And again, shout out to Tuesday. It's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. See, I'm already forgetting my days, dude. I'm already forgetting my days. I don't know what day it is anymore. I have to freaking I gotta get back to work. I gotta get back to work, man. Man, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. Shout out to FanDuel for sponsoring this stream. Guys, right now the Indianapolis Colts are 3.5-point underdogs in the matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs. Please go over there to FanDuel right now and hit that button to be able to win some bets, man. I mean, geez, they're giving no respect to the Indianapolis Colts, who have a 3-game lead ahead of the Kansas City Chiefs, man. I mean, what is possible? But shout out to everybody tuning in. Freaking UCF is in here, just freaking making my life a living hell right now. Freaking crazy. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Kirch, what's going on, man? I know you too, man. Thank you for being in here. UCF always in here busting my balls, man. Always doing that. But man, listen, we're going to break down this practice report when it releases. So please be sure to like the stream. Helps it get to more people right now. I want to make sure that we get as many people in here as possible. But I want to try to react to this this thing once it comes out. Should probably come out within the next half hour. So I don't expect it to be too much longer. Why not the big screen? Oh, well, you can watch it either from the mobile version, the the portrait version, or the landscape version. So you guys can watch it either way on those. Because you're watching it on the the portrait version with that. So make sure to go into the landscape one. What's going on, Smokey Dabs? How you doing, man? I only hit the thumbs up so more Jags fans would join. I love it, man. Oh, man. Do you have a Jags jersey on today because y'all won this week, or another bathrobe? Oh, yeah. So for anyone that doesn't watch the AFC South Roundtable, I mean, you're missing out, man. I mean, you really are missing out. The last couple of weeks, UCF Jaguar has been going on a bunch of cruises recently. So it's very strange seeing what he's seeing that, he's basically been in a bathrobe for half of this time. Let me look at this on my thing real quick and see if I can see it. Three ads? Come on. What's going on here? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm checking this to see if I can just make this look better. But give me just a second, see if I can figure it out. But we'll continue to talk about this, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about the Kansas City Chiefs matchup. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's two different links for um on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, there's two different things that are on. You can watch it either in the portrait version or you can watch it in the landscape version. So whichever way is easiest for you, that would be best. But there are two different things. So if you're wanting to watch it where it's more full screen, then it has that option for you. I'm gonna be completely honest. I really don't even like the way that this thing is set up that way. So I'll be honest. I'd probably tell Cody to just get. We'll probably just not even do it. Give me 1 second. What's up, Van? How you doing, dude? Appreciate you hopping in here. But let me see. I need to pull up. Did we get it? Yes, we did get it. All right, fantastic. Here we go. Let me share my screen with everybody so we can see this practice report for what it's worth. Here we go. Let me increase the. It won't. Yeah, it won't do it for that. It'll only keep the graphic the same. Okay. Either way, we'll go with it from here. Okay. So the big one, Charvarius Ward, was in concussion protocol, obviously, and now we have a situation where, give me 1 second here, guys. Yeah, so Ward is in concussion protocol right now. Did full practice today. That was what I wanted to see, because if he was only a limited participant, that it would be very concerning for me on whether or not his status was going to let him play on Sunday. But it's a great thing to see that he is a full participant at practice. He will still have to go through the protocol. He will have to clear concussion protocol, which I imagine he'll probably get that on Friday, or he might even get it Thursday, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, the next few days he will probably get asked to be checked on for protocol, and it's gonna and hopefully he will be able to clear protocol. And if he does clear protocol, then that means he will be good for the game against the Chiefs, which is fantastic. Love to see that. That was a major thing looking into this week for this defense going forward. So love to see that. Kenny Moore is on here. It was a rest day today, so love that as well. Have to imagine that it was probably because of the Achilles, probably getting a rest day for that. They did say Tyquan Lewis was not going to practice again. Shane Steichen said that he hasn't really had a setback. He hasn't progressed to the level in which they would like him to be. So that's why he is still not practicing. Anthony Gould finally practicing after missing the last several weeks because of a knee injury. I think he had to miss like the previous 2, maybe 3 games. So Josh Downs has had to fill in for that. I think it's been the last 2 games. It was the last 2 games, and then obviously this bye week, which again, full participation. That's a great sign going forward on his status. We really could use him for our special teams. And then Ebukam also practicing today, was limited participation, but again, great sign that things are trending in the right direction for Samson Ebukam. So that is fantastic. And we need that defensive line depth right now, especially with everything that's going on with DeForest Buckner. Also, Jalen Carlies, another one, man, huge. Jalen Carlies, who hasn't played all year long, finally getting the chance to come back, was dealing with that ankle injury, and now he is a full participant. So, looking to potentially get him back for this game on Sunday as well. A lot of national eyes going to be watching the Colts versus Kansas City. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. So, again, guys, when you look at what the with what is going on, I mean, a lot. Hey, Colt Blue, please no. My dog just decides he hears something outside. He is going to bark. Colts versus Kansas City, Vegas, and officials. Hoping we can overcome all three. Yeah, no doubt, dude. But yeah, I mean, the reinforcements are coming back at the right time is right, Bobby. I mean, it certainly is helpful that the Indianapolis Colts are getting all these players back at such a pivotal moment. Again, shout out to everybody tuning in. Please be sure to like the stream, comment, and subscribe. But no doubt, especially when you lose DeForest Buckner for the next couple of weeks at least, really needed a player to come in and do something for this team. So very happy to get Charvarius Ward back into the building, and Sauce Gardner even having a thing or two to say about that also. It definitely will be awesome to see him getting, a chance to work with another great player like Charvarius Ward. Hey, buddy. Shh. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. My dog just deciding to be crazy today. Anyways, yeah, I mean, it's great that Sauce Gardner also is going to have a lot of oh, Colt. Yeah, for real, dude. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Let me pull up some more Colts related stuff here. Saw something there. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm just looking through notifications and stuff, making sure that I'm not missing anything. And then obviously this week I'm going to be, I should be talking tomorrow with somebody about this game coming up. Obviously we still need to confirm that Carlies and Charvarius Ward are going to be available for this upcoming week. But that would make a huge difference, especially if Charvarius Ward is available for this matchup, because you're going to have a situation uh, where obviously you don't have DeForest Buckner, and that's going to make it difficult. Also, for anyone that's watching, we may potentially get rid of the vertical version of this on our YouTube channel. So if you just come over to the other one, um, come over to the other one. It'll be live on our channel still. Just keep an eye out for it. Yeah. Sorry, guys. This is not the start to this stream that I wanted. Hold on. Odom signing. Yeah, I did see George Odom re-signed. He's still on our practice squad, I think. But nevertheless, if we do need safety help, then that is a great thing for this team going forward. Obviously, a guy that, has that sort of situation going for him, that he has some experience being an Indianapolis Colts. Um, okay, just making sure that I'm getting this right. Okay. Let's see. Other than, hey, listen, for everyone that is in the chat, feel free to give me some hot takes that I can react to. I kind of want to, haven't done one of those in a while where people just throw out hot takes to give me crazy things to react to. So do me a favor and put some of those in the chat if you guys want to. Let me try this now. I'm doing good, Charles. Appreciate you hopping in here and hanging out with us today. Awesome. Thank you guys. Keep tuning in. But yeah, I mean, again, what is everybody feeling about with the with coming back from the bye? I mean, for me, it was kind of nice this last week having the bye, not really being scared of anything, just get to relax, kind of watch football and whatnot. And now all of a sudden, here I am again, being nervous about another game coming up for sure. Obviously, when you're coming off a bye, I mean, obviously for a bye, it gives you plenty of opportunities to mentally and physically prepare for the opponent that you're about to face. And if there is one person that you'd want to be facing after a bye that gives you more time to prepare for that said team, it's against the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm glad that we've been able to handle that. Bye came at a good time this year. Hated when we had a week 5 or 6 bye. Yeah, no doubt. I hate early buys, for obvious reasons. Nobody wants to have an early bye week. So, but obviously it's a great in a great spot because obviously you're going to be facing some really good football teams at the end of the year now, and you're going to need everything that you can get. And obviously, this bye week allowed for the Indianapolis Colts to get Charvarius Ward back, get Jalen Carlisle back, get Samson Ebukam back. So, getting some pieces, much needed pieces on this defense is absolutely insane. We need it. It's just great to see that it is funny. So Lawrence Owen posted this. He said the Colts have one less game than the Patriots, the 49ers, the Chargers, and the Broncos, and yet still they lead the NFL in total yards and points. Insane. And I will say this: I love the aspect of what the team's attitude coming into not only this game coming up, but also the rest of the games going forward. Understanding that they have some really good football teams that they're going to be facing here very shortly. Again, you talk about the Chiefs. You're going to play Houston and Jacksonville twice. And then you're going to play the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. And again, not a single team under 500 at the very end of this. So, I mean, in all honesty, maybe the worst teams that you're facing this year or for the rest of the year are the two teams in your division. I mean, it very likely is. And I mean, again, how division games go when it comes to the Indianapolis Colts. In the AFC South in general. I mean, these games are typically close. And so, I mean, it's definitely going to be a struggle this year, no doubt about it. But I'm glad that they understand, that we understand that, hey, we're about to start facing some really good teams. We got to bring our A game. We got to take this stuff seriously because we know if we don't, then we could very well lose our seeding in this, and we need to be very careful. This was my main concern when we picked up Sauce. Anybody with as many concussions as him in one season is going to be iffy on the rest of his contributional abilities. Well, I mean, again, he's not the first guy in the history of the league to suffer multiple concussions in the same year. And a lot of those guys have still gone on to have really great seasons. So again, it was a smart thing for the Indianapolis Colts to place him on IR, let him recover, let him figure all this stuff out and, go from there. I mean, of course, bringing in Sauce, also is obviously liability insurance, but at the same time, is a guy that's going to add to the room in which it's already good, Tough 7 weeks ahead, but it will be a good test to see if we are for real and to shut up the naysayers, especially this week. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, yeah, this is going to be a very good test for the Indianapolis Colts. And you're right. How the Colts play in this game against the Kansas City Chiefs will say a lot. And it's kind of funny because again, we know what the narrative's going to be. Okay. We know what the narrative's going to be. If Kansas City wins, then everyone's going to say the Colts are really not that great, or the Chiefs are starting to, starting to do better. And the Chiefs are back and all this other stuff. And the Colts, are at the bottom. And then, of course, if we beat the Chiefs, even though the Chiefs in every metric, every single national media person is picking the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Indianapolis Colts at home, and the fact that the Kansas City Chiefs are favored in this game, if the Colts do win this game, then everybody is just going to say, Kansas City Chiefs dynasty is over. They're not actually that good, so the Colts just beat a shell of themselves Kansas City team, which obviously is not going to be fair for the Indianapolis Colts. So it's not fair to us, but it is what it is. You know, he can't win against everybody, right? Cody's in here for anyone that's wondering. If this Colts team can't sweep the Jags and Texans this year, when those teams are what they are, we are in trouble. Well, I mean, first of all, to say sweep them, first of all, I mean, we haven't swept Jacksonville in years. We haven't swept Jacksonville in over a decade. If anything, they've swept us a couple of times in the last few years. We don't sweep the Jags because we never beat them in Jacksonville. Now, if we can beat them in Jacksonville, if we do sweep Jacksonville this year, that'd be great. We're not in trouble if we don't sweep both the Jags and the Texans. Okay, we're not in trouble. Now, if we get swept by either of these teams, then it becomes a problem. We are not in trouble if we do not sweep these teams. Historically, we don't sweep the Jags and the Texans. Usually it goes 1-1. Usually it does. That's almost always how it goes every year. So, I mean, and Jacksonville's not a bad football team and Houston's not a bad football team. Sure, their offense for Houston is not good. Okay, they are just undisciplined. They don't have talent on their offensive line, and they are just inconsistent in their play calling, and they can't run the football and all this other stuff for Houston, right? But their defense is the number one defense in the NFL. They are insanely talented. They can do whatever they want defensively. So, I mean, ultimately, that's not a bad football team. It's just a bad offense. But they have a very good defense, man. They have a very good defense. Very, very good. Elite defense. Okay. And for Jacksonville, again, you don't know what Jacksonville team you're going to get, right? I mean, some weeks they look elite. Some weeks they look like a shell of themselves. You know, it just all depends on which Jacksonville team you're going to get. So I don't really know. But again, shout out to 230 people watching across X, YouTube, and Twitch. Please be sure to like the stream, comment, and subscribe, guys. Historically, we have beat the Chiefs and 49ers with worse teams, way worse teams. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, yeah, ironically enough, the Colts are the only team that Mahomes has not beaten in the regular season. We've played them twice in the regular season since Mahomes has been there, and we beat them both times. So again, I think 3 of the last 4 meetings that the Colts have had with the Kansas City Chiefs, we've won. So no doubt. I mean, we play them tough. We play them tough all the time, regardless if it's an Arrowhead or not. As far as the 49ers go, yeah, I mean, we play good against the 49ers. I mean, just some teams have really good luck against other teams. You know, it's the same way with the Steelers, right? Like, how in the world did the Steelers find a way to beat the Colts the way they did? It happens. It's the way that the league is. In your opinion, who is better, Ward or Sauce? I'll tell you, it's strange because, I mean, again, if you look at it from a metric standpoint, it would tell you Sauce. I mean, again, I think Charvarius Ward is very good. And I think that he could very well do. Um, I think he could be one of the best corners in the National Football League when he's healthy. I mean, he certainly was when he, first started this year. And I think that Charvarius Ward certainly can still be that. I think Sauce, if he continues to play the way that he does, then I think he can be that guy. Who knows? Cody put in the chat, who do the Colts have the best secondary in the NFL? I mean, it's either us or it's I mean, there's a couple decent secondaries. I mean, you talk about the Houston Texans, you talk about the Broncos, you talk about the Eagles. I mean, who else has a better secondary? You know? Yeah, Seahawks have a good secondary for sure, no doubt. Are they one of the best? Maybe. I think on paper we have one of the best, but I want to see how they do this weekend first. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I just want to see them do well too, right? I mean, ultimately, I really don't care about numbers. I don't care about anything else. I just want to be able to do enough to win the football game. And, I think that we have the ability to do that. I don't think that the Chiefs are as good this year at beating people down the field. Obviously, they do enough underneath stuff because they still have speed. They still have the play design to be able to make things work in that regard. So I do think that they will definitely have their hands cut out on being able to do that. They're just not going to be able to, you know, they're just not going to be able to beat us strictly down the field. But it's going to be a challenge, especially if the Colts can't get consistent pressure on Patrick Mahomes. That's what's going to be interesting here. Quentin, like, I'm mad nervous. I'm I'm in the heart of Chiefs country, and I will get lambasted if we lost. Yeah, dude, I totally get it, man. I totally get it. I'm nervous as all can be too. Very nervous. I don't want to come out of this bye uh and lose. I certainly don't want to. I want to get off back to the winning track. Especially with the fact that Jacksonville and Houston and all them, they're right on our tails. I don't want to lose it anymore now. Hey, Giovanni Break. What's up, Derek? Big fan, man. Like watching the round table. Love that. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I just want this Colts team to prove all the doubters wrong. As a fan base, we have been disappointed now since 2020, and it's time to be able to say you're a Colts fan with a smile on your face again. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, the Colts fan base has not been able to really put a smile on our faces for a long period of time since 2019. since before 2019, when obviously we knew about Andrew Luck retiring. Ever since then, it's been a pit. It's just been a pit of just misery, you know. I certainly hope that we will, be able to, um, we'll be able to finally see, this team actually win a playoff game and be able to do some cool things. And uh, I certainly hope so, man. I certainly hope so. Who do you think will be the biggest threat, and how do you think they can hold our offensive drive down? Uh, are you mean biggest threat for what? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not quite understanding the question. Who will be the biggest threat, like for the remainder of the season? Like who's going to be the toughest opponent, or like toughest team to hold off in the division or the conference? And what about the offense? I'm curious what you're meaning by that. I'm going to this game. This game is nerve wracking, bro. But I feel bad for you, man. You're gonna be an Arrowhead and dealing with all this stuff, man. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be absolutely insane. I just got here. We thinking Ward is playing. I if I had to put my money on it, I would say yes. He still has to clear protocol. Yeah, he still has to clear protocol. But he did full practice today. So if he does more of that and then I imagine he will clear protocol. That'd be my guess. This team has hurt me so many times that I can never be confident. Well, I mean, you got to have some confidence, man. Come on. Houston's going to lose. Bills going to beat them. I certainly hope that the Bills will beat them. I certainly hope so. No, like I understand, like that season was great, but obviously it was COVID, so people couldn't enjoy that season as much. And also, for when it comes to that season, yeah, it's one season and an outlier of bad or mediocre seasons. I mean, we haven't had a good season since then. I mean, even before that, the 2019 season wasn't great, obviously, because you lost Luck. So, yeah, you had a great season that year, but you lost in the wild card round against the Buffalo Bills. So I mean, it was a good season, not like it was a phenomenal season. Went to Arrowhead in 2019, where when we played and Vinny drained 4 field goals to secure a win for us. Dude behind me made fun of me for wearing my Vinny jersey, aged like milk for him. Love that, man. Love it. No, just Kansas City this week. Like, who, in your opinion, is their biggest threat to us? Their offense or their defense? Oh, okay. Well, they obviously have a good combination of both. Steve over there as their defensive coordinator is a very good defensive coordinator. He adapts very well. But again, for Kansas City, I feel like for our offense, we will be able to score. I do believe our offense will be able to score. You have too many weapons to where the Colts just can't score. As far as for their offense, I would much rather take the chance of them against their offense is definitely going to give our defense some trouble. Um, because again, it's the Kansas City offense. So one week they look elite, the next week they just aren't. And the only problem is you don't have a definitive pass rush. You don't have an elite pass rush. And so there's going to be times where Patrick Mahomes is going to sit back there. He's going to get to dissect things exactly how he wants. So that definitely concerns me. Either Jalen or Kelsey will feed families. Jarvis, my guy, what up? Look, listen, we about to do Kansas City dirty. As long as we can run and pass, we will put belt to ass. Love it, man. Love it. I appreciate that. Our secondary won't be the problem this game. It's the pass rush and run defense. I mean, again, I'm not worried about them running the football. Kansas City is not a great team at running the football. So I'm not too worried about that. It's just obviously being able to, stop them from that perspective, for their pass. Also, if Ward starts, Pat is throwing 2+ interception, especially if Jones is covering Kelsey. Yeah, we'll see if, if Jones, you mean Jalen Carlisle? I'm assuming that's what you mean. Because Jalen Jones isn't going to cover Kelsey in the middle because Kelsey's a tight end. Probably going to hop off here in a minute. Patrick Mahomes against zone coverage. So obviously, Patrick Mahomes is much more efficient going up against defenses that are playing in zone versus playing against man. So definitely something to look forward to going forward. Will Pacheco be back for Kansas City? I don't know. I don't think so. But I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet. So hopefully Mahomes looks like he did against the Broncos. Well, I mean, it's not a matter of Mahomes looking like a way against somebody. The only reason he looks some way is if the defense makes him look like that. I mean, they have to, somebody has to make him look like that. I mean, you have to get pressure on Mahomes, not allow him to sit comfortably in the pocket, play tight coverage on his wide receivers, and not give him options because he's very smart at throwing the football against the zone, and he's not as good when he's having to go against man. And when you have guys like Sauce Gardner and Charvarius Ward and Kenny Moore, who are very capable of being able to cover guys man to man, that's what you need to do. What's the word on Mooney? He did practice today fully, and we're just waiting to see if he clears protocol. Appreciate you, Quentin. Yep, I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. Been on for a little while. I didn't really want to go too much longer. But shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you to FanDuel for sponsoring this stream. And as always, guys, go Colts.